He's the most driven person I've ever met in my life. He's very humorous, extremely humorous. He's bright, and his perception is huge. Like, he really gets situations and people. But one of the biggest things I think about Declan is his drive, his ability to set a goal and work really hard to reach it. Declan was diagnosed with a germinoma brain tumor. He had a misdiagnosis of everything from ADHD to a mood disorder to poor parenting. When he got to the May, prior schools had told me he'd probably never learn to read because of his brain injury, and he's reading. He in fact just passed the English MCAT, and so he's progressed. They were able to figure out his learning style with his brain injury, where other schools just didn't even attempt or didn't understand or just kind of gave up hope.
In other schools that I've attended, they didn't offer any of my academic needs, my social needs. They didn't offer any of that stuff. And this school offers a wide range of whatever you need.
We knew we made the right decision going to the May right away. It was a 12-month program. It was an extended day, and they were really able to meet his needs right away. They really got him, and when he was having problems, they would address it immediately. They didn't wait for it to become a catastrophe. I knew right away, immediately walking through the door, that was the right place for him.
I remember one teacher, when I first started coming here, he just read me a book and told me about the school and just basically what I kind of need to focus on to get better at. And it was really helpful, just someone to, a teacher that actually just hung out with me for a day, just to show me the school and work with me. And this school has really helped me grow as a person, because when I first started coming here, I couldn't be left alone for 5 minutes. Before I started coming here, I pulled fire alarms. I used to be the menace, and from going the kid that couldn't be left alone for 2 seconds and be able to do jobs out in the community, to be able to do this, to be able to go outside and work outside on my own. My parents never thought that'd be possible, but it's become possible.
I think the May has helped shape Declan by never giving up on him, by never, in the past other schools, if he had a behavioral issue, they would send him home, which he internalized as rejection. And the May never, if he had a behavioral issue, they dealt with it. And they help him move on and move past and make repairs in the situation so that he could move on, that it wasn't lingering. And I think it helped him move out of that stage that he was in, feeling stagnated and stuck and stigmatized as that kid that had the problems. And they never gave up hope. They never gave up. They always encouraged and pushed him. And they knew when to push and when not to push. And they just helped him and understood him and took the time to understand him, took the time to figure out what motivated him. What was that carrot he needed dangled in front of him to keep his eyes on the prize? I think that really helped with his self-esteem, self-image. And I think everybody at the May has gotten to know Declan, and he's a very social kid. So it's just I feel like they really love him the way I love him, and they encourage him the way I encourage him. And I think that's what's helped shape Declan into the fine young man that he's become.